Well, hello. Welcome back to my little beta world. As the sun is setting very peacefully in the distance, I've worked a bit more on this. I went through probably like a dozen or so designs on this thing before I decided on this. I don't know, none of the rest of them really looked right. I was trying to use like some inspiration from images online from like the Golden Age subreddit and stuff, but this is the only thing that actually looked good. I also decided on doing this like stone in every corner. I think that looks kind of nice. I talked about it last time, but I wanted initially to do like wood pillars going up the corner of that. I tried that. It really didn't look good, so we're not going to be doing that. I will say, though, I am incredibly happy and satisfied with the positive feedback that I got on my first video. That's really makes me happy to see. Because the first one was kind of just an experiment, a little bit, just to see, But it seems like people really like this kind of content, so I'm going to continue doing it. I guess I already got that one. We'll go to this one. We'll try to like, I don't know. As Minecraft plays my favorite track from the soundtrack. I love Dry Hands. I also decided I would change up a little bit the way that I record this. Now that I know that I'm actually going to be doing it more. Because last time I had the day off and I just sat down for an hour or so and recorded, and I just edited that down to like 20 minutes. But now I've decided that I'm going to, every day before work or whatever I have to do in the morning, I'm just going to sit down for, I don't know, like a half hour or so or whatever, and just do whatever I need to do, record, and then I'll edit all that down on my next day off and upload then. So it should be about weekly. Hopefully, if everything goes well, I should have about weekly uploads, which would be nice. Trying to decide if we should go cobble mining again. I don't think we need to yet. I'm not really sure what I want to do with the like gate for this. I'm not really sure. Also, most of my armor is broken because I kept falling off. I also don't know what I want to do out here. Like I feel like a lot of this should be decorated. Like it's pretty samey right now. I think it'd be neat to put some kind of decoration on it, but I don't really know. We'll experiment with this. Still trying to brainstorm what I want to do for that little tree. Like I said, I want to do some kind of weird shrine for it because I don't know, just because it's fun. And I was thinking like I could get a ton of like birchwood, and then I could make like a monster tree kind of thing with like huge roots and everything going out or whatever. I don't know, something cool like that. I don't know if I'll do that, but that would be kind of cool and be kind of interesting. Another thing I'm trying to figure out is what I want to do to the top of these towers. I want to do, maybe I'll put a picture of what I was looking at up if I could find it again. But I saw this cool tower design online, just some image like on the Golden Age subreddit, I think. But I really like the way it looked. They did like wood beams going up, and there was like cool tower or a cool like roof thing, and like planks on the inside. I don't know. It looked really cool. I don't know what I want to do on the outside edge though. I could do this, but I don't know. Also, for the record, I'm gonna get rid of these ladders at some point. Probably after I finish these guys and, get it to a point where I can go up through them. Then I'll get rid of it, but for now it's just hanging out there. One thing I did notice in the video, after watching it back, was I had a tendency, and maybe I was just tired, but I had really, really, really bad diction in a lot of places. Like, it was really hard to understand what I was saying sometimes. I hope that's gonna be better here. I actually saw a pretty interesting recommendation. Well, not recommendation, but I saw a pretty interesting idea from the comments, which is somebody said that they really liked the Xbox 360 version of Beta 1.7.3, which I think is like the first version of the Xbox 360 one or something like that. And I thought it would be kind of interesting to have like a secondary either series or just like a set of videos exploring and messing about in Legacy Console Beta 173. So, I don't know. I think that sounds pretty interesting. If you think that sounds interesting, then let me know. I'll say this is really starting to come along. I'm happy. I was a little worried last time, and especially when I was messing about with designs for this side thing. I don't even know what this is called, but I was a little worried. I was worried that like it wouldn't. I don't know. I was worried that I wouldn't like it, but no. I'm really starting to like this. I'm really excited to get to building the actual like castle on the inside. I think what I'll do after this, after the castle and stuff, is I think I'll try to like turn this area into more of a quote-unquote town, and then I guess I'll just go somewhere else and build another town, and just keep doing that over and over, connect them all up and things like that. I really just have to say again, like, I really appreciate the positive reception that last video of mine had. It's really encouraging to see people actually enjoy the stuff that I'm making. It's nice. Especially that many people. Like, maybe it's not that big in numbers for some people. Not that I really care what other people think. But, you know, for me, I think it's a big deal. Even the old channel that I had, the biggest video I ever put on that channel was it was like a 10-second clip from those new Sam & Max games when they came out, and it got relatively popular, but it wasn't because I put like a bunch of effort into it. It was just because it was popular at the time. But it feels good to actually put time and effort into something and then see people, you know, actually enjoy it. I think it's really nice. It makes me happy. So just know, y'all, you're making me happy. Man, this is coming along pretty quick. I actually think the longest part is probably over. The longest part was probably putting up all these freaking walls. I literally spent like like a couple hours doing that last time. Like an hour and a half or something like that. I don't remember how long the raw video was. Why am I just now getting the... Oh, I think it's because I was messing about with, messed around with trying to get single player commands on this instance, but it just didn't want to work. I had to like disable the back to beta mod, and I don't know, it wasn't working. So I just took it off, but maybe that reset like my achievements and stuff. Do eggs hatch in 173? I don't remember. If so, do they just like hatch into full chickens? Because there's no babies in this version. Like, there's no baby mobs of any kind. There, I'm helping out. See? I actually really love those little water pockets. They're kind of out of place in my mind. Like, in my opinion, they're a little bit out of place in modern Minecraft. They just don't really fit. But in beta, they really... I don't know, they just really... They really fit with the style, I think. I'm also wondering if I should make another gate on this side. We'll see. It depends on what I build around here. Because if I don't build anything off that way, then it makes no sense. But we'll see. We are back. I did just a little bit of stuff off camera. I did some finishing up, I did these little stone things on the corners. I finished those up, and I finished putting this wood all the way across all of these towers. And now I'm trying to do the little, whatever this is called. And then I'm also trying to figure out what I want to do with these towers. This is the only one that I've really tried to do anything with besides just being a tube. I don't really know what I want to do. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to think about it and see what I can do. Maybe that'll be a thing for next time, because that seems like something I'll want your guys' input for. So if you have any ideas of what I should do up there, let me know. Tell you what though, I've been really trying not to get too hyped or anything like that, but I'll tell you, all the stuff about like the Half-Life 3 leaks recently have been really getting me excited. I'm trying to keep my expectations reasonable, but I'm definitely getting a little excited. It just feels pretty, like, it just feels different this time, you know. I think some other people have probably said that, but it really does. It just feels like, I don't know. I was around with the last wave too, when that all happened the last time, the Half-Life 3 leaks and everything the last time. And, you know, nothing came of it, obviously, but that time kind of just felt like, I don't know, it kind of felt like it wasn't going to really be anything for me. And maybe that's just me thinking in retrospect, and that's not really how it felt in the moment, I don't know. But it definitely feels like this time is different in some way. It would definitely make sense to me. I mean, what better to sell your platform, your new platform, this new Steam machine, than, you know, one of the most anticipated games ever. Anyway, I won't ramble about that too long, but I just wanted to get that off my chest, because I'm, trying not to get too excited. Still no clue what I want to do over there, but I did see a comment for this. Oh, and I put this up just for right now, but I did see a comment for this. People were saying, like, put stables and, like, there's a ton of other stuff that I can put in there. I think that'd be kind of fun. Again, still don't know what I want to do with this space, but it's so cool. Like, I just like the way this all looks, the way it, like, funnels in. It's just so cool. So really would love some ideas for that. I really just want your guys' input on a lot of stuff. I think that's kind of fun. It's fun to be able to ask questions to you guys and have you answer and, like, give me ideas. I think that's really fun. This was my other cobble extraction point. I guess we could get some from here. Ordinarily, I wouldn't be using diamond for this, but I have enough. You know, I don't have a ton, but I have enough that I can make another, so it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I'm sure you guys can probably tell, but I'm also trying to do, now that I know that, you know, people like this stuff, I'm gonna try to be a little bit more individual, I guess is the way to put it. Just, you know, making my stuff more me, you know, less derivative of other people's content. I was thinking it might be kind of fun, and of course, you'll know if I did it, but it might be kind of cool if I was able to figure out a way to do, like, a fly camera. I think I actually talked about that in whatever the last time I recorded was. I think I talked about that, because it messed up some of my settings in here. But, yeah, if I figure that out, you guys will obviously know. And if I don't figure it out, well, then now you know what the plan was. Well, I'm drinking my classic, iconic, sugar-free Rockstar. My local, small little, like, grocery store thing, they started carrying the new Alanis in their little fridge. They have an Alani fridge now. So, you know, moving up. I'm moving up in this my little grocery store. It's moving up. I really like the way that this house ended up. Like here with all these trees around it. And stupid squids. I love how in beta, like, mobs just keep spawning. Like animals, they just keep spawning. Like that. They literally just appeared in front of me as I said that. No, I wish modern still had that. I know it would kind of be strange with farming and whatnot. It'd be kind of difficult to do something like that in modern, because the modern game kind of relies on you. Oh shit. The modern game kind of relies on you having your own, like, farm and, like, source of food and stuff. I will say I do wish there was a way you could farm in beta. Like, farm animals, but other than, like, building some thing in the sky made of grass. But I don't really consider that a farm. I mean farm as in, like, literal, like, livestock kind of farm. I usually don't really enjoy building all that much, actually, but only once I started playing beta again did I really start having fun building again. No! Good thing I have my cool mod. That's something I forget, is that, in regular beta, I think, you correct me if I'm wrong, but in regular beta, if you mine a slab or a stair, you don't get the slab or stair back. You just get, like, one piece of cobble or wood or whatever. So you lose a ton of resources if you mine stairs. Man, I keep underestimating just how much cobble this thing is gonna use. Maybe I should have used something different now. That would have looked weird. Imagine a dirt castle. Could make a literal sand castle. That'd be kind of fun. Maybe I'll do that at some point. That'd be kind of fun. Actually, that'd be kind of interesting, because you'd have to figure out a way to make them float. Probably use signs or something. Maybe I will actually do that. That does actually sound kind of interesting. Maybe at some point in the future we'll make a literal sand castle. Not a big one like this, just for fun. I guess we'll just keep digging out of this. I guess. That works. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this space afterward. But, maybe that's yet again another thing you guys can pitch in for. No, really though, like, if at any point in these videos, if you guys want to, you know, leave your advice, I guess, feedback, maybe is the better word for it, please do, because I find it really fun. I've been trying with the previous video to read and respond to just about every comment. I think I've done a pretty good job. I think I've gotten most of the comments. But still, even now, like a week after, it's still nice to, like, log into YouTube and see, oh, another new comment. Like, it's just super fun. I love it. Tell you what, though, I really need to figure out a better breakfast scenario, or a better breakfast situation. Because most mornings, including today, I just wake up, get my, like, energy drink, and then, I don't know, like, maybe a protein shake or something, which is not food. I don't know. It's just, I usually like making my breakfast. You know, I usually make, egg and sausage breakfast burritos. But, I don't know, just the past few days I've just been really struggling to, like, want to. Like, I've just been struggling to do it, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it. I just haven't really done it. I really don't know how to explain it. I've just been kind of struggling. It's okay. It almost kind of feels like I'm, like, pressed for time, which is weird, especially on days like today where I literally have nothing else going on today. Like, I have nowhere to be. I have nothing to do. I don't know. It's just weird that I feel that way. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, nice. Oh, this looks so cool. I really wasn't super sure about this design when I was testing it over there. Like it was the best of all the ones that I'd tried, but I still wasn't sure if it was really the best, period. But now that I've gotten this far, like, no, this is awesome. I really like it. I hope, and it seems like you do, but I hope that you guys like my rambling about whatever topic. I just kind of like to just talk, you know? It's weird because people have always said that I'm like, maybe not antisocial, but people have always said that I'm very quiet. Which, you know, I usually am. But I'm not very quiet when it comes to people that I know or a topic that I really enjoy. And like, yeah, I don't technically know any of you guys, but I don't know, it kind of feels like I know you. Like, it feels like I'm talking to friends. You know what I mean? Probably not, but it does feel like that. I think it's kind of fun. That's actually part of the reason why I like it, is just being able to chat. I mean, not with anyone. I'm just kind of talking out of my ass, but that's fine. Oh my god. There's still more. What the heck? Oh. Oh, that was me. Oops. Holy. What the heck? Okay. Hopefully mobs don't spawn up there. They probably will. Here's a weird thing. I actually think a lot of the old sounds in Minecraft, like from this period of the game, are like really creepy sometimes. Like these mobs splashing about up there, it's like a little creepy. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just a little bit unsettling. I don't really know how to explain it right. But maybe it's just something about maybe it's just nostalgia or something. I don't know. But it's definitely a little freaky. It always like puts me on edge to hear that stuff. Also, I've talked about it a couple times with my whole, you know, game development thing. Would you guys want me to, like, put videos about it on this channel? Or, I don't know. Like, I just want to know, like, what you guys subscribed for. Did you subscribe for the awesome, totally epic Minecraft stuff? Or did you just subscribe because, I don't know. Me? I don't know. Yeah, let me know, if you want me to put them here, if I make, you know, if I make videos on it. Which I probably won't, but, you know, just in case I do. I just want to know if you guys would want them here, or, like, if I did put them here, if you guys would want to be notified, because I can just turn that off. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know. And also, like, if you guys even want me to make videos about it in the first place. Because I'm kind of not sure. Sometimes I think it'd be fun to make videos about it, but then as soon as I start, I don't really know what to do with them. Like, I don't really know what to put in a video like that just because of, I don't know, I work in a very strange way. Maybe it would help fix my habits. Maybe I'd work better. Man, I'm finding more dirt and gravel than I am stone. Oh my god. Let me have some cobble, please. Don't fill my inventory with all this useless junk. Oh, I remember how mad I was. So mad when they changed caves to have all the stupid new stone types. Are the new stone types still unable to be used in normal stone crafting recipes? Because if so, then they still suck. They're literally just inventory filler. Like the last time I ever played with them, I remember just being so pissed off about them. Because it's like they literally just fill your inventory and you can't do anything with them. They literally do nothing. And they just clog your entire inventory. I mean, it's still kind of a problem in this version, but not as much, not nearly as much. Like I can just mine in this direction and I'm getting, you know, the material that I want. Whoa. Oh, okay. Hold on. Kind of neat. Oh, there's more of it. Okay. Oh God, I hate those noises. Still, after this long, I've heard every single one of them. And still. Oh man. Oh God, okay, I'm turning around. That's enough cobble. I don't want Herobrine to touch my booty. Herobrine's funny, isn't it? I mean, did you guys ever, when you were younger, try to, like, search for Herobrine? Did you ever, like, make a world specifically to find him? Man, this is starting to look really good, actually. I really was a little uncertain with that front. It kind of wasn't looking good at first, and I was a little scared. But now that it's all coming together, I'm happy with it. I really like the way it looks. Good thing I spent the extra time getting all that cobble, because I'm probably still going to be short. Oh, man. Now watch, I'll be one short. I'll literally be one short. That would suck. That would suck so bad. Okay, we're almost there. I'm just going to do the slabs, and then we'll be all done with the wall, I think. I think that'll be it for the wall. Oh, check that out. That really does look pretty awesome now. I won't lie. I'm a fan. I remember when I used to listen to the Minecraft soundtrack. Used to just make me cry. Probably just because of, you know, how important this game is. You know, I think it's really done a lot for me in my life. I don't think I'd be interested in the things I'm interested in if it weren't for Minecraft. Also, here we are. We did the whole wall. Isn't that kind of awesome? Well, I think that's where we're gonna leave it for today. Thanks for your time again, everyone. I appreciate it. Appreciate all of you. Every single one of you. All, like, nearly 4,000 of you that watched that previous video. Love you all. You guys are awesome. Stay cool. Stay watching Minecraft, I guess, because that's cool. As the sun sets on a peaceful Minecraft day. Well, thank you for your time, and I hope to have it again at some point soon. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks, bye.